Hey everybody, welcome back. So you'll have seen the video excuse me, on the Graphic 45 Cottage Life 12 by 12 papers, which I should have on the another video just to show you the actual gorgeous papers, which I have, inspired by Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter, who did some lovely cards and a box, I believe, to hold her cards in on YouTube as well. So she inspired me to kind of get my nice patterned Graphic 45 papers out. So I thought I'd do a bonus tag because I forgot to upload this video to my channel last week. So I thought I'd do a bonus one using the Graphic 45 Cottage Life papers. So, and I've been sort of clearing out a bit, and I've got this piece which was from a calendar. I've got a couple actually, and that was the front cover. It was the I can't remember the name of that, but I have kept the calendar because I want to use it as a journal type thing. You'll see what I mean when I bring it on. But that was also inspired by Jenny's Crafty Corner because she used I think an old calendar to do a journal before a while ago now, probably at the beginning of this year actually. So you can check that out if you want. Jenny's Crafty Corner, I can see she does a lot of lovely stuff too. So I thought I'd just use up scraps just to make my bonus tag. So I've got a couple of papers from the Cottage Life cut down to the same size as this tag, which measures 3 by 6 1/4. I believe that's the size I've got it at. 3, I think it's 6 1/4. Yes, 6 1/4. So that will just help to make it a bit more sturdy. And I thought I'd put one. This is the same paper, but obviously on either side they've got different patterns. So I thought I'd have that on the back and this on the front. And I've cut some pieces out from one of the papers, card even I should say. And I'm going to use the crocodile now that I know how to use it. I worked that out from a video on YouTube which somebody was doing. I'm not decided what colour I'll use yet, but I want to just stick this on first, these papers. I need to order some more of this lovely glue because it's really good. This also was from Monica. Monica from who is Paper Mona. She uses this glue, and I'm going to order some actually because this is running out. I've had it for a wee while now. So I'm just going to pop this straight over the top of my shaped tag like that, and then I'll do this side in that pattern. Now I put a poll out on my community page, or post, but it was a poll, because I'm looking to do a Christmas colour sketch, and I want as many people as well. I'm going to send, if you want to be part of it, I'll send you by email what we're going to do, and it's going to be for the 12 days of Christmas. So it's going to be the first 12 days of Christmas, so from the 1st up until the 12th, because I think after that it gets exceedingly busy, especially for those who have things going on at the Christmas period. This has got a bit of overhang, so I'm just cutting this off. So if you think you'd like to be involved in that, so what it'll be what I'll send to whoever wants to take part. I'll email the sketch for days 1 up to 12 and the colour palette that I want you to use. And you can make anything you like. It doesn't have to be a card, it could be a box, it could be a Christmas decoration, but it has to be Christmas. And there's a sketch for every day from the 1st to the 12th. There'll be a thumbnail as well for it. I'll be hosting it. And if you want to be involved in it, please do send me a message to say that you want to be part of that. No, that's not very good. It didn't quite go in the bit I wanted. It was because I wasn't actually paying attention, you know. So let's just try it again. Over a bit. That'll not matter. Right, so if I now get my, I'm going to go for a gold one, and I've got to decide which way I'm going to have my actual, so before I put this in, so the best thing to do is probably if I come on in a separate video and just explain what I'm going to do. Okay, so, yep. So I've got this piece, but that's far too big, which I could cut down if I wanted. I've got these smaller pieces which I've cut down. That's quite nice. So I'm just sort of deciding which way on what I would use. That's got a bit of an extra sort of bit. See what would be nice. I mean, that's gorgeous. I don't really want to use these on this. I think I'll keep these for something else. So got some more of these little bits and pieces here. And some wording. I do like this. I like this piece, which I kind of not sure. Just playing. I'm really not sure because they're so nice. So Cottage Life, got a bit Cottage Life, so that's a cottage. Keep life simple, which I could actually add. And this is write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. Henry David Thoreau. But then if I put that on there, that will cover. Now let's see here. I mean, that could be cut out as well and put up the side without any of these. Let's get my, let's pop that over there so I don't, just let's pop that to the side and let's just cut this with the trimmer. So I can cut off these butterflies up here. Let's just kind of find a bit to cut off there. That, so that could actually be a bit. I'm just going to cut some of the, there's a bit of blue line. I'm going to end up cutting the rose, but that'll be okay, and just cut off this tiny bit at the end as well. So let's get this back. So I'm thinking I could maybe have that going up the side somewhere, and then that could maybe go on because that kind of, that could look like that's attached to that rose, or it's part of that rose type thing. And where was the cottage? We had the wee cottage, which we could maybe pop in slightly over that or under that, like that, perhaps. Right, let's go for that. Let's just start sticking things on, because if I keep saying, oh, we could have that, we could have this, oh, it's never going to happen, is it? So let's pop this bit down first. So I think on the edge, like that. Just on this edge here. Now I'm going to have to cut that wee bit off, because that's over, which is fine. And then I've got a little bit of this old Stampin' Up super soft suede, so I might actually ink this. I've had this for yonks, but it's still okay. So I'm going to get my little brushes. Where are they? Here they are. So I'm just going to do a little bit of popping some around the edge here of this soft suede. Yeah, it still works. I've had it for ages because I used to do Stampin' Up. I used to demonstrate their products, and that was at least, oh, that must have been, it's quite a while ago now. Must be 5 years ago. So I've had these inks for 5 years and they're still okay. And I haven't re-inked it, so that's quite good. So that just gives it a wee bit more, just looks a bit more distressed, I think. Just try and put a wee bit more on there. That's fine. And then what I wanted to do was, now I said I'd have the gold, but I think I'm going to have the black eyelet actually, if I can get the thing out. So let's just do, oh, that's not black. Is it black? There's a black one. I don't know if it's black actually. It probably isn't. So I'm just going to pop that. Oh, it's not going to go in. Let's try it again. So that's 1/8 of an inch, and that's 3/16, I should say. So let's try it at the 1/8. I know I've punched it already, but I'm going to punch it again. Let's see if I can get this through. Come on. Nope, it's not going through for some reason. My other things will be over there. Let's try and just make it a wee bit wider. Right, that should fit now, hopefully, she says. Yep. So I'm now going to get my crocodile and make sure it's round the right way. And just, there we go. That's that done. Right, so let's put that away because we don't need it at the minute anyway. And let's carry on what I was doing. So I did think of putting this one on, didn't I? So I'm just going to do some more inking around the edge of that, just to give it that older kind of look. Aged look, I would say, is the word. And I want to just stick that on here so that it kind of lines up with that flower. So put that back in there just now. It just looks like a continuation of that flower, I think. There. Slow down very slightly. That's it. And there's some other little bits that this bit was on. That's quite nice. Let's just add that wee bit. So that's a kind of floral blue, which is quite nice actually. Let's just put a bit of glue down that way. Wouldn't normally do it like that, but we'll just do it like that today. So that just kind of covers that join as well. And then I can just chop these bits off at the bottom and the top there. Fine. Quite happy with that. It's coming together. It is. Now, feeling that I need to put something else on, not that, I was probably going to do a bit more off. Now I'm wondering whether to lift that up. So I have got some pad. Where did I put them? Where have I put it? I've got some bits of card here that I could lift up this with. So let's see if we can just, they're not particularly big, but I'm going to put them on top of each other so that we can make this stand up. So if you don't have any, and you can also use packaging from a box, if you don't have any, what's the word, foam pads or foam tape, or, excuse me, whatever you want to call it, you can just pad it up with some bits of card, one on top of the other, just to make it sit up so it's not flush with the rest of the bits that are stuck on. So this is just scraps I'm using from the side of my desk. And let's see, so that would push up very slightly. We still need a few other bits, so just pop a couple of bits more on. And then I'll cut it to size. And then try and do it. She says. Right, another couple of bits, and then we can just use them to just lift it up very slightly. I'll chop these down because that's going to be overlapping. So another piece there, and another piece. But if you've got foam pads, that's fine, you use them. If you didn't, you can just do it this way. So just chopping that bit off the back, and then you can pop that up, and that will just pop it up a little bit more onto your tag. Just in the middle there, like that. And then that just kind of pops it up slightly, so that's quite good. Okay, so I just kind of want it, I think, to come slightly over that bit. I still want to see this bit writing. There we go. Fine. Now, got these nice butterflies I could use as well. Let's see, we got quite nice bits and pieces on all these. So I'm thinking I might just use a bit of this just to go down underneath that bit there, just to kind of, I'll use the green. Let's see what other bits, we've got these nice bits as well. we've got this piece with the sweep and we've got a green piece. So let's just cut this green piece off. So just lining it up with your trimmer, quite like that green piece of butterflies. So you just see we've got a few options. That could go on there, or we could have the sweet pea one, which would just go down to about there, or the pink. Can't decide. Now thinking I'll just have the pink now, because so let's just put the pink in. Now, I didn't do any more. I've not done any inking again, I forgot. Mind. So just having it underneath that and going down to that first piece like that, and then just chopping this bit off here on that side. That's fine. That looks good, I think. And I can go in with this just on the edge again here. So just a little bit off, and then I can go on a bit, just kind of on the edge here. Would have been better if I'd done it before I stuck it on, but I've not, so can't be helped. That there. Now I think one more thing, so I'm going to actually cut this up. Keep life simple, and that's exactly right. We should try and keep life simple, not complicated. It's the best way. So I'm going to break these up into bits, and let's see, so it's a bit wiggly. This is that bit. That's probably the bit I just cut off, wasn't it? So I'm going to make it into a tab. So that one's going to have that on it. That one's going to be okay, and this one's going to be a flag type one as well. That's fine. So I'm just going to stick those on, and then that'll be my bonus tag done. And I forgot to put the glue on, not the glue, the inking around the edge. Never mind. I'm going to just cut this down very slightly again as well. Glue, keep life simple, and that is a good mantra to have, definitely. Just pop that onto there. I'm still in camera shot, and I'm just going to pop, see if I can cut this very slightly. It's better. Just on there. Just trying to think if I should put something on the back as well. So I'll get rid of these bits. Now I want to just get a bit of twine to put through. So where did I put these? Right, let's just get a bit of twine or string to pop through. So I'll just do that just now. And then I'll decide if I'm going to pop anything on the back of this one. So I'll just grab that loop and then just pass these ends through. And I think that's lovely. And I think we're at 20 odd minutes. I'm going to just go around the back and see if there's anything else I can pop on here. Just would kind of finish things off a bit. So enjoy the little things is actually quite nice. Just using my scissors. Right, I'm going to do some inking. And I'll do a bit of inking around this back area as well, because I'll just keep it all similar. That's fine. So I'm thinking enjoy the little things would be good to have on the back, not with a bit of that stuck to it. There. That's straightish. And let me see if there's anything else I could pop on. Dwell in possibility, maybe. Let's just cut that blue piece off. And let's see if we can just pop that on. I might have to cut this a bit more here just to make that fit. It's going to fit. Still a bit big. Let's just cut this as well. Cut these up into bits. So if we're just doing that on the back, got one there, kind of like that. And I could just do that one down the bottom, like that. That would be nice. And I forgot to ink these two bits, didn't I? Silly sausage. So that is my bonus tag, because I didn't put Tag Tuesday up properly. So that's my bonus Tag Tuesday using Cottage Life Graphic 45 papers. So let me know your thoughts, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please join in on Tuesday coming up for my next Tag Tuesday. Thanks so much. Bye.